Okay, so this is actually, or it might be, or our last geometry type of lesson. The stuff at the end of this curriculum is going to be more like probability stuff. So I might do a little bit more geometry if I can find something that we haven't done, or I might just dive into that probability. So this is all about the equations of circles. So here's our equation of circle right here. So x minus h, y minus k, r squared. So r squared. So, well, let's back up. Let's do h and k first. H and k is the center of the circle, and r is the radius. Not r squared, just the r. So, for instance, our center is at 0, comma 0. Let's write that a little bigger. Our center is at 0, comma 0. So that's the h, that's the k. So x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared equals, the radius is the distance from the center to the outside, which is 3 units. 3 squared, let's simplify. X plus y, x squared, right? Plus y squared equals 9, and that's it. And most of the time, you won't even have to simplify. Like, for instance, let's find the center here. This looks like the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the center. So the center is 3, comma 2. That's h. That's k. So our equation would be x minus 3, because that we want to take away that 3 squared plus y minus that 2 squared equals 1, 2, 3, 4 squared. So it's x minus 3 squared, because we can't do anything with that, plus y minus 2. Well, I mean, we could, but if we just leave it like this, right? Equals 16. There you go. It's not difficult. Let's choose, well, let's see this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that is 3, negative 5. H, k. So it's going to be x minus 3 squared plus y. Normally we would do y minus negative 5, but since it's a minus a negative 5, it's going to look like a positive because you're taking away the negative. So plus 5 squared equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squared. So I'm just going to put 25. And there you go. And the center is negative 6, negative 5, negative 6, negative 5, hk. Oops, not y, x. So this is negative 6. So instead of minus negative 6, we're going to write plus 6. And instead of minus negative 5, it's going to say plus 5. Remember, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's 25 again. Remember that. No, that's a 25. Remember that because this equation is subtracting, the positives will look negative and the negatives will look positive, so to speak, because you're doing, you're subtracting. All right, so let's write the equation right here. So x minus h squared plus y minus k squared should equal r to the second power, r squared. So it says negative 3, negative 2. In fact, that's going to be a positive 3 then. and a positive 2 because you took them away and they look the opposite. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. The radius to the second power, so that's the radius is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess do your best to sketch it. Oh, look at these great skills, sketching skills. Yeah, but looks awful. Okay, so I'm going to take one of my solutions. I'm going to take, this should be 7, 2. And it should work. So instead of, well, I guess I'll write the whole thing out. X minus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared should give me 4 squared. I'm just going to put 16. So instead of x, I'm going to put 7 minus 3 squared plus 2 minus 2 squared should give me 16. 7 minus 3 is 4. Plus 2 minus 2 is 0. Squared equals 16. We know that 4 squared gives me 16. 0 squared gives me 0. Of course, we end up with 16 equals 16. The left side is in fact equal to the right side. Just choose one of them. These are the easiest ones because since it's a sketch, it's going to be easier if you find like the nice ones, nice whole number ones for sure. Remember that since this is positive, it was actually negative because you took it away. And since this it was subtracted, it's going to actually be positive. So negative 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one was already squared. So we would actually have to take the square root of that, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Because you have to remember, like, that 9 was the r squared. We didn't need to do that in the previous one because it just showed you that was r squared. So r was 4. Okay, so let's make this a beautiful sketch. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, that's awful. I can do better than that, I think. I'm going to try to do it with, like, in pieces, like quarters. Yeah. Oh, nope. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. So I'm going to do a negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 1, 5. I'm just going to put the numbers in. So negative 1 plus 4 squared plus 5 minus 5. Is that really going to happen again? I'm going to use a different one so that way I don't get 0. One of them. I'm going to use negative 7 again, I guess. Negative 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 7, 5. I'm going to use this one right here. So, negative 7 plus 4 squared plus 5. I ran into the same problem. Of course I was going to run into the same problem. Oh, yeah. That's just because it's always going to be the 5, which will get rid of this side, or it would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, which would get rid of that one. Okay. That's fine with me. It doesn't matter. 5 minus 5 squared equals 9. Yeah, 9. So that gives me negative 3 to the second power plus 0 to the second power equals 9. That goes away. Negative times negative is a positive. 9 equals 9. So sometimes you'll be, because of we have to pick these nicer ones, and we don't know what these other ones really are, these other solutions, you'll either be getting rid of this basically and make this 0, or you'll be making this one equal 0. So don't be surprised if they all look like that. Okay, thank you.